Oh, won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of, and we'll turn it everywhere. Be my baby. I wanna know, baby. Da, 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 da. Hey, how you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by. I just been thinking about the Ronettes for some reason lately, and that song "Be My Baby" kept popping up in my head. So I went to look for tabs on it, and actually I couldn't find anything on guitar tab. So I went to TikTok, and that's where I found a version of this. And anyway, so I put it up, and that's my last video, guys. Is "Be My Baby" by the Ronettes. I think her name was Ronnie Spector. That was the lead singer for them. Now, if playing in open key is too low for you, you might want to bump it up. I don't know. No. Da, 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 da. What? Be my baby, my one and only baby. Come on, be my baby now. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, yeah. The tempo's about all I can get. I mean, the chords are really, they're just basic chords. Now, singing it, that ain't my thing. But if you put a capo up on here, you can probably knock it up. Da 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 da. And then there's somewhere off one of these chords. Maybe without the capo, I could do that. Bam, bam. Anyway, D minor is the only other chord in there that you got to worry about. And then he says, "Oh, won't you say you love me?" A said, "Da da 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 da." This is a pretty song. Uh, to me, the Ronettes were one of the classiest female groups that ever were. I mean, they just were classy. I don't know, something about them I liked. Uh, yeah, the chord progression really not that difficult. Now, if you want to strum it or pick it, it might be. Da 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 da. But I've been looking at a lot of different stuff. I woke up last night thinking about ELO. Uh, Bachman Turner Overdrive. 2 in the morning, I woke up thinking about this. What? I was picking that lick out there. But you can play it down here on the like this. What is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's move it up. This is what, baby, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, baby. Then I don't know how to play the lick. I forgot it. Anyway, that's an easy way to play it. What? Or you can play it up here if you can get down to the 14th fret, because if you play these chords up here, you're going to have to go down up here. So I don't play it up there. Yeah. Yeah. Chickens ain't around right now. Ain't nobody here except you. Thank you for being here. What was that other one? I've been looking at Kansas. What? What? Carry on my wayward son. What is that? Down, 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 down. Anyway, I don't know the chords for that, but I'm looking at it. Duel in the Dust in the Wind. Let's see. I don't know. That's right here. That's about all I know of that. But anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. There he was, just walking down the street, thinking, do what did it, dumb did it, looks good, looks fine, do what did it, dumb did it, who did that? Do what did it, dumb did it, looks good, looks fine. There was just walking down the street. I don't know what's going on. That kind of old stuff's coming back to me. Hey, No, thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm gonna be live as long as the internet holds up. I'm down at the other house. Hopefully, it's a little more stable, but not always. It'll go out too on occasion, but it's not as apt to go out as down at the other place. Now, what? Get me down. No, no, no. Tell you once more before you get on the floor and on get me down. That's actually pam, 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 You hear the chickens? I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Uh, I'm just trying to continue to promote my channel, guys. My hour's up to about 2,600 and something now. Got a pass to go to get where I need to be, but I'm gonna work on it. Now, one song at a time. That's what it takes. Uh, anyway, if you guys have any songs y'all like to see me try and break down that you might look at, please put it down in the thing. I'll check it out. Uh, I mean, I had some comments in my something about a song called "Comfortably Numb." So I looked at that. I think Pink Floyd does that. I'm not sure. Well, welcome back. Was that Paradise? Welcome back, Panda. Glad to see you. I've been hanging in there like old rusty nail. Ah, beats the option. So I'll keep hanging in here. Anyway, hope you guys are doing all right. Thank you for being here again. And what? Hey, yeah. And fellas, again, if you do have any songs you'd like to see maybe broke down, or you think would be a good song to put on my channel, y'all let me know, and I'll try to do it. Now, I've already done Bohemian. Not I didn't do Bohemian Rhapsody. What was that one? The uh, Norwegian Wood. Somebody suggested that, and I forgot how to play it, but I did that one. Actually, I got a couple hundred views on it, which surprised me. But anything you guys think you might want to see, y'all tell me, and I'll try to do it. Ripple, Ripple. I think I think that I think Ripple is a C and a G and a D progression. I'm going to look at it closer because that's another time I've been asked about Ripple. I looked at it again yesterday, and it just seemed to me it was G, C, and D, the basic, and maybe an A minor. Anyway, I'll look at Ripple. Okay, thank you. Any other ones? red clay, strays. Yeah, red clay. Yeah, I've seen him on a YouTube video. Yeah, yeah, they're good. And also the Bradley brothers there from Mobile. We got a lot of talent out of Mobile. The Bradley brothers opened up for Shania Twain back in March. Not, I mean Shenandoah. Back in March, there in Mobile at the auditorium when they came through on their tour. So, or it was either there or Mississippi, one of those two places. I think it was Mobile where they played from, though, at the municipal auditorium there. Yeah. I don't know about getting there, Beetle. I'm hanging in there with them. But I know them boys. I mean, I know of them. I don't know them, but I know their stuff. Yeah. Red Clay. Um, all right, so I've got again Ripple to look at Ripple. That's the request I keep getting, so I'm going to look at Ripple. If you guys can think of any others, y'all please put them down there. Here's one. What is it? Uh, da, da, da. It's a female singer. It'll come to me in a minute. You don't love me much more. Save me for you. What? You don't love me more. Save me. Who is that? Not Stevie Nicks. Set me free. Anyway, guys, I'm just, what do you call it, noodling on stuff here. And so I'm going to look at Ripple. That's the only solid request I've got so far. If y'all have any others, y'all please put down there and I'll check them out. But yeah, Mobile, them boys is my neck of the woods. Bradley Brothers and Red Clay. Actually, Alabama ain't too far from up there where I'm at. Uh, they were up there right around the Tennessee line. What's that up there? Muscle Shoals and up that way. One of the not Ronnie, I believe Ronnie Dunn was from up that way, and Kick Brooks was from New Orleans. Anyway, that's down around my neck of the woods. Let me see. What was that? I can make a C chord, power chord. All right. Any other comments or questions, guys? I'm trying to think of one of them songs that Red Clay did. He does old country stuff. Seems to me he's more of old country, and he does old country. Seems to me that's mostly what he does. It's old country, and I don't know any of the songs, so I'm at a loss there. I don't know the songs, guy. I wish I could sing like the Ronettes sometimes. I really love that group. I guess it's because I grew up, I was a teenager. Well, I wasn't a teenager, actually, I was a kid. No, in the '60s, when that song came out. Uh, I'm not sure what year in the '60s that it came out, but seems to me I remember hearing that, and every time I see the Ronettes on any kind of video YouTube, I just I just love them. That's one of my favorite, female groups is the Ronettes. Anyhow, you guys have any other questions or comments? Y'all please put them down there because I'm just killing time. Just killing time. Just killing me. What? Making myself blind. Thinking I won't see. Just my time. As I cross the line. Just my time. I'm killing time. For eternity. You were the first thing that I thought. Trying to drink you out of my mind. Get lost in the liquor. Killing time. Killing time. Killing me. What? Making myself blind. Thinking I won't see. Just my fire. Across the line. My fine, I'm killing time for eternity. What was that? Clint Black's Killing Time. And I don't know all the chords to it, but I'm knocking around a D, G, and an A. You were the first thing that I thought of. Tried to drink you on my mind. Get lost in the liquor. Get lost, killing time. Mm-hmm. Anyway, fellas, I don't know if my internet's holding up or you guys are just not asking any questions because that's the only way I know I'm still on. If I see a question in a comment there, because guys, my internet really is about as terrible as my playing. It's not dependable. So uh, I rely on you guys to put comments down there to help me. Good. That's great. Thank you. At least I know somebody's there. Again, if you guys have any other songs, I've got Ripple. I'm gonna look at Ripple again. I've looked at it for some reason. I went past it. I don't know why. I mean, it's something. It just didn't appeal to me as a song that would, you know, draw views. Of course, I really don't know because I don't know nothing about music. And then I looked at Landslide. It is. don't know how to sing it, but they ain't but 2 or 3 chords to that, and the picking pattern. Once you get that, pretty easy. But it takes a lot of practice to get it correct. Halfway around the world. Nebraska. Out in Nebraska. Wow. I'm working Nebraska, huh? See if I know any songs about Nebraska corn huskers. All I know is they used to have an excellent college football team. They gave Alabama fits year in and year out. Nebraska was always tough. Ohio. I used to watch college football a little bit when I was, there in the States. But Nebraska, yeah, Nebraska. Excuse me, guys. I got snuff here. I got to spit it out because I didn't bring a spittoon. I got to get rid of it. It's about wore out. Let me see. I think Tennessee whiskey. You can play that in another key. Let me try. I'm gonna try Tennessee whiskey in a different key. Used to spend my life in the bar, drunk most time. That is with an A minor and a G. I'm not sure about what fret the capo's on, but I put it on the second to try to play it. Another thing about transposing chords, I call Nebraska Spring. Oh, do you mean Bruce Springsteen? Is that what you're talking about? Let me tell you about Jack and Diane. What is that? Oh yeah, life goes on. Oh yeah, that's Bruce Springsteen though. That's somebody else. Mellencamp. But yeah, the boss, Bruce Springsteen. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what would I be? Would I be rich? Would I be poor? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera, whatever will sea, case to the rocks. Springsteen is rock, yeah, called Nebraska, huh? Springsteen. I'm not sure. I really don't remember what Bruce Springsteen did. I know he did several songs. They called him the boss. I can't. Let's find that barcode. Guys, another thing I guess to talk about, because I don't do a lot of it, is finding other chord voicings. Um, after a while, guys, you'll get tired of playing C, F, and G down here. I don't, because that's really all I ever studied. But there are other chord voicings that you can play for these chords, uh, and they have to do with triad inversions. And I think I'm gonna have to look into those a little more than I have been. The one I know right off the hand is now this is an E minor. I want to show y'all this inversion in case you don't know it. That's the standard E minor. What we make it. If you take your D minor, you move to the third fret. That's another voicing for an E minor. Now, theoretically, I don't know why that is. All I know is from watching the video that it is. Because it's hard for me to hear that, but it's actually another voicing for the E minor. And actually, like up here on the A, D, E, this would be another E minor or D minor. I'm sorry, D minor, A, D, E minor right here. I can make it A, D. Howdy, guys. Y'all got any questions or comments? Y'all tell them out there because I'm really lost for what to do. I just did a video. If you guys have just tuned in or turned in, whatever you call it here, called "Be My Baby" by the Ronettes. I just put it up about 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, and I want to thank B for watching it. He's already watched it, and the chord progression for that that I found on the internet is probably you could play at different places, but to get the flavor of the record, I really don't know. What? New Zealand. Morning, guys. Thank you for stopping in. And hello, New Zealand. I really don't know where that's at, but thank you for being here. I know it's somewhere in the world. I really can't picture geographically New Zealand. Of course, guys, I had a hard time understanding where New York City was. I mean, I'm one of them guys never left Alabama. I finally went what? I went west toward Mississippi. I didn't even know Mississippi was west of Alabama. I always thought it was the other way. And then I went east to Florida, and that's it. So Mississippi, Florida, and then I went north to Tennessee, and that's about it. Next to Australia. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Trying to think of a song I can do while I got a capo on my guitar that I can remember chords to. Let's see. What is this one? David Allan Coe. I was hitching through Montgomery with my guitar on my back. Strange pulled beside me, an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950s, had drunken Cadillac. Long walk to Nashville was like a ride. I like beer. I like beer. It makes me a jolly good fellow. I'll have to look at that one. I like beer. Yeah, I remember that. I like beer. I don't remember the whole lyrics to it, but I do remember it. Cause I like beer. I like beer. Makes me a jolly good fella. I like beer. Makes me a jolly good fella. He likes beer. I don't know it. I mean, I do remember hearing it though. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River, bam. And I like beer. I like beer. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I've got Ripple so far. Somebody's suggested Ripple again, and I'm honestly going to give that a thorough look this time because I've kind of looked over it. Now I don't know why I did. I don't have any reason. It didn't resonate with me or something. But I'm going to go back and try it again. Yeah, the Blue Ridge Mountains are beautiful. I've never been up there. The closest I ever been is when I went Tennessee. I got to see the up the Appalachian there trail where we started going up. Uh, and the only mountain we had in Alabama was Mount Cheahaw, and that's up in the northern section of the state. Uh, but definitely, when you start going up Tennessee, you start going up the mountains there, the Appalachian and Blue Ridge Mountains. Yeah, I'm sure they are beautiful. There's a Colorado Rocky Mountain High. What? Colorado, Colorado, Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I don't know the chords for it either. I shouldn't be trying to do songs I don't know. All right, I'm back to my lick. Don't get me down. Don't let me down. Pin, 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 boom, boom, boom. Pin, 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 boom, boom. It'd be easier to do bar chords. There isn't a mountain in Nebraska. No, Nebraska's just mainly cornfields, wheat, uh, and flat prairie land, I believe. I had a buddy that was from Nebraska, and he was telling me ain't nothing up there really but wheat and corn. Uh, yeah, wheat fields of Nebraska. Yeah. So I guess that's our grain belt there in the States. I guess that's what I would call it. Although we grow a lot of corn and stuff down in Alabama, I think Nebraska supplies a lot of the nation with wheat, as far as I know. That's about all I remember. And guys, thank y'all for being here. You should have your pen and paper handy. Now, guys, believe it or not, I got one pen, and I left it down at the other house because I think I can take notes now. I mean, the fog's clearing up a little bit. The medication I'm about to get through with, and the fog's clearing up. Uh, Not that it's totally clear, but I don't know if it ever will. In fact, there's always some haze floating around up there. But I can pretty much remember. So far, I got Ripple. That's the only one that I've had a request for that I've suggested that you guys give me a song to play, and Ripple came up. Okay, and that's the only one so far that I've seen. What was that? The Cornhuskers. Yeah, the Cornhuskers. Uh, Nice to see you guys being here, man. I appreciate y'all because a lot of you guys are repeat fellas. All of you guys are repeats, and that that means more to me to see you guys than it would be to see 30 new folks because it's about building up community, and you never know what might come out of a live, whether it's with me or whether it's with one of you guys and in your community that you've developed. Uh, a lot of folks use this as a social outlet, and I'm one of them. Because I'm really not a socialite. I don't go out talking to folks. Y'all can't figure that out. I don't do that. But here it's it's relatively easy to talk because most of you guys speak English, and the ones that don't, I would encourage you guys to get a translator. I think there's three buttons up there on your corner. You mash that, and you might be able to translate it to a language if you need to. But yeah, there's a community. So, oh, there's Ook. Ook's in the house. Hey man, what's up, Ook? What you doing, brother? What is it? 8. I'm trying to take the time for Ook because he usually needs to be in bed. Uh, he's a working fella. It's 9:30. And I ain't trying to put you to bed, Ook. I'm just checking the time. What is it? 9:30 here. So it's probably around 8:30 there in the evening. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Y'all tell me what's going on. Oh, y'all ever heard Bang Bang? Now, if you don't know this song, Bang Bang, I said, what is that? I was scrolling through my phone and I saw this thing, Bang Bang, by Nancy Sinatra. I said, what is this? But when I got to looking at it, it's a pretty melodic tune called Bang Bang. And I'm gonna learn the, it starts in E minor up here. What, down here. Got some good guitar picking in it. Uh, and there's an easier version of it, by the way, and I may learn that first. But it's a song called Bang Bang by Nancy Sinatra. If you haven't heard it, I encourage you guys to listen to it. Uh, you're from the Philippines. Well, Mabuhay and Kamusta and all that such. And what else is there? It's not Uto, it's still Boontag. Mine Boontag over here in from where I'm at in Mindanao. Remember you. Yassie, yeah, I just don't remember where you're from. Uh, I don't get a lot of folks from the Philippines that follow me because, everybody, I don't speak enough Messiah fluently or Tagalog to be fluent enough to get in trouble. So I don't have a lot of people from the Philippines follow me. So you guys that do, I appreciate it. Anyhow, any other songs you guys would like to hear? Y'all tell me. So far, I've got Ripple. Now I'm going to do Ripple. I mean, I'm going to look at that song and I'm going to do it. Somebody asked me in the comments for a song called "Comfortably Numb." Uh, and I don't know if it's one of you guys is watching, but the chords I found for that, what's that by Fleetwood Mac? What is that? Comfortably Numb? Is it Fleetwood Mac? Pink Floyd, thank you. Yeah. So I went and I learned the chord progression for that song because somebody did ask me on the channel. Uh, and I remembered it. I don't know why I like it. Maybe it's because it's easy. It starts on a B minor and to an A. And for about the first two verses, it goes like that, or to B minor. Then it goes to a G, to an F over an F sharp, or what? Just F sharp. It tied to E minor. Then D. And then I think it's C, and then it's got a step down to the G over B. And that's all I know about that song so far. It's basically four chords, maybe too fast. It's a slow. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try this one. Let's try the tempo slower. Thank you. Is that more like the tempo? Something like that. Miller's Cave. I'd rather be in with the Bears, and I'll learn Miller's Cave. I will learn that. I know of it, but I will learn it. Miller's Cave. Let me see. I met a gal, and I ain't sure this is it or not. Way across Georgia, but she had unfaithful ways. Rather be in the Bears and the do son. Rather be in the in Miller's Cave, something like that. I'll learn it, but I will check that out, Miller's Cave, because that's an old one. Thank you, Luke, for reminding me. Okay, now I've got two I'm going to look at: Miller's Cave and Ripple. I wish I had something here so I could play Ripple, but I don't have any electronics. Yeah, man, I know a ton of Johnny Cash stuff. Um, yeah, Walk the Line, Folsom Prison Blues, How High is the Water, Mama, 10 Feet and Rising. What's that other one? And Hurt. Higher. No, I don't know Higher. That's one I'll check out. Is it something that I might be able to play on acoustic? I don't know. Uh, I like, I'm still in the Kansas and ELO and that kind of stuff, guys. Back, that those were the rock groups I listened to back in the day. But if I can play it on acoustic, I'll check it out. Higher, okay. But all right, now I got three: Miller's Cave, Ripple, and Higher by Creed. I'll definitely check those three out, fellas. Thank you so much for the suggestions. Uh, any others, y'all put them down there, and I might try to give them a whack if possible. Because I woke up in the middle of the morning, guys, wanting to play this lick here. What is it? It was baby, baby, you ain't said nothing. And it was I read the backstory on that lick. Uh, when when they did that, Bachman Turner Overdrive did that piece. They did it uh, as a not a joke, but they did it for one of the band members' brothers who stuttered. Baby, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Bam, bam. And they sent it to the brother. But when they cut the album, that they would needed one more song, and the record producer they didn't have any more tracks other than that one, and it never was meant to be released as a record, and it was one of their biggest hits. Baby, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, baby, what? Baby, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. And you can play it up here, but if you play it up here, guys, you got to go way on up there to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 9, right? That's a long way to go. And then you got to get up here to, let's see, I don't think that's 5, 6. That's it. Let's see if I need to go down it. but it's easier down here. Bam, bam. F or A, G, D. Then F. Back to the A. Salty. Hey, Salty, how you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a coon's age. Hope you're doing all right. Baby, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Bam, bam. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, guys, if you are into rock and roll, heavy metal, or yeah, kind of like heavy metal, y'all need to check out Salty Alaskan 69. He has his own channel. I think it's 69. And he plays all this stuff, guys. He's probably forgot more than he remembers. I just want you guys to know that if you play. Your grandpa thinks I'm pretty cool. Or are you talking about me or Salty? Actually, Salty's pretty cool. I mean, because the guy, he plays songs that, you got younger fellas can relate to. Me, I play them songs that most folks, I have to go down to the cemetery and play them and wait for them to rise up. When the trumpet of the Lord shall sound, and time will be no more. The morning break, eternal bright and fair. And now look around the cemetery over there. When the slaves on earth shall gather over on the other. That kind of stuff. Or actually, I play down by the creek, so I go down by the creek and look around, see if anything comes up down the holler there. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, Salty's got it's his Salty Alaskan, guys. Uh, I'm glad he's on here. He is he'll be right up your alley. Uh, he plays stuff by Pink Floyd and a bunch of bands I can't even remember. Uh, I ran into his channel because his son follows my channel, but his number one fan on his channel is his son. Uh, and I think I'm number two. I don't know because I hadn't seen him on lately. He's probably been busy working. You know, he's a younger fella in his 30s or 40s, and probably still has to grind. But anyhow, y'all check him out. It's Salty Alaskan, Alaskan. Y'all check him out, guys. Y'all, even Luke, you'll probably like him, man, because he plays y'all's kind of, younger generation kind of music. And he got a Fender. I think it's the Fender he plays. I don't know, but it looks to me like that thing be hard to chord. But I'm not sure if it's light gauge or medium gauge strings on it. Just from looking at it, uh, I don't know. For some reason, I think it's medium gauge strings. I don't know that for a fact, but he plays a lot of what three. That's a little part of that opening lick from "Carry On My Wayward Son." I'm gonna have to learn it all, but it's mostly for an electric, so that's why I haven't focused on that a lot. Favorite snack? That's a good one. Peanut butter. Crunch bars. I just love peanut butter. I get a jar of peanut butter, I can eat it all day, you know. Pulled pork, wow, that sounds good too. Uh, wow, with coleslaw. Oh my God, now I'm getting hungry. Man, y'all are, yeah, that ain't right. We ain't got none of that stuff over here like that, fella. I got a jar of peanut butter, and I found some Skippy over here. But if you read uh, all the FDA warnings about Skippy, Peter Pan, all those top peanut, most of our food brands in America, guys, they got so many chemicals in them this morning it don't kill us, and I guess eventually they will. But anyway, I got some Skippy down here, so I got a jar of Skippy I go to. That's my go-to. I just scoop up a big old, when ain't nobody looking, if I can't find a spoon, I got one jar. Nobody really eats it but me. I go in there and scoop it up like a bear, I reckon, and just eat it. Cup of yogurt. Wow. Am I a dude? I don't know who you're talking to. But anyway, yogurt sounds great too. I like yogurt. Well, it's 5 o'clock on Saturday. That song there, guys, Billy Joel recorded. Uh, it's an interesting story if you don't know it. He was with a recording label, and the song he put out kind of tanked. It didn't do nothing. So he got frustrated, and he just headed up to New York, and he changed his name because he could not play under Billy Joel because he was under a record contract with that. So he got a gig in a bar playing Piano Man, and it was Joel Martin. I think is Billy Martin is what I think his name was, his stage name there for that song, or alias, and it became a hit for him. Yeah, mango pie with vanilla ice cream. Mango pie. Now, guys, we got mango over here. I just don't really like mango that much. I eat it, but they put mango in everything. Mango shakes, mango this, mango that, and it usually ends up being more sugar. You have to, you know, be careful where you buy that stuff. But yeah, mango is great. It's just like overkill over here for mango. I guess that'd be like I don't know, like bananas or something there in the state. You know, the common, very common. And by the way, they are here too. Now they're little bitty things. Their bananas here about, you know, that big. They ain't real big. You know what? Chiquita. They're small because they don't put all those chemicals on it and things to make it grow and and insecticides and all that stuff. But their fruit over here is good. And their watermelons, guys, they remind me of a cantaloupe. They ain't much bigger than a cantaloupe. But I love the watermelon. I eat it all the time. In fact, I was eating it yesterday on the on live. I'm thinking I ought to make this a food show. Yeah, they are healthy. It's the same for the chickens. Guys, the chickens over here. Now, y'all seen them running around out there in the yard from time to time. We'll hear them and I'll go try to chase them down. But the chickens, guys, the chickens are more healthy than the ones that we would eat in the States uh, because of all the preservatives they put in them and steroids and things in the state. You know, I mean, my God, when you see a chicken leg that, big enough to as a billy club, you know something ain't right about it. But down here, they don't use that stuff. It's just natural. So it is better in that sense for you. Yeah. Your dog eats a banana. That's cool. Uh, I can't really get I ain't never really tried to get my dogs to eat bananas. But they'll eat pizza. I'll give them pizza. If I get a pizza around here, because they put hot dogs on pizza down here, guys. It ain't no such thing as real pizza down here. So I'll end up giving a lot of it to the dogs. Now look at them, and finally they'll eat it. But yeah. Anyway, fellas, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and thank you for taking your time to be here. Bob Seger, yeah, the only one I know from Bob Seger is Night Moves, and it's really only the. I did a video on the full tutorial, by the way, on my channel, best I could, and it's faithful to the chords of ultimate guitar tab. But all I remember of it is the I think that's it. That's basically all I know of Night Moves. Could you please play something by Bob Seger? She was a what? Long haired. I was a skinny kid, could have used a few pounds. What? It's really just a FCG. Yeah. And it's a long song, guys. You're going to find if you go through the verses, it gets longer and longer and longer and longer, depending on how long you want to play it. But it ends up using some E minors and I think A7s and in the verses. I don't remember it, to be honest with you, because I ain't played it since I done it. But the chorus is it's easy to remember. Night moves. Yeah. Anyway, fellas, uh, any other songs? Y'all let me know what you'd like to see. I mean, try to break down. I'll try it. So far, I got Ripple. I got Miller's Cave. I think those was really the only two that's been consistent. And no, there was one by Ripple, Miller's Cave, and one by. All right, I'm having a brain fart. I've got 2 out of 3 so far. Y'all bear with me; the other one will come. But I got Ripple and Miller's Cave definitely to look at. Landslide. I did. I've looked at Landslide, and I'll show you guys what I've got so far of it. If you guys like Landslide, or if you know how to play it, or if you don't, this will give you a little start on it. It's just basically a C chord, but it's a do and a G over B and an A7. And the progression goes like that. And I don't know the words to the song. I'm still trying to get the rhythm down, and it changes, I'm sure, at some point. But that's part of Landslide. Yeah, I looked at it also. What there you go again? You say, oh, that's Stevie Nicks and thunder only happens when it rains. I think I did that one also. That's a pretty easy one if I can remember. Now there you go. Actually, I've done it and I done forgot it. I did that one. I did not commit it to memory, obviously. Let's see. There you go again. You say you want your freedom. Thunder only. Lord have mercy. I'm headed downhill like a snowball headed for a hill. No time for American or for liberty. With a Ford and a Chevy, still last 15 years like rest of the good life behind us now. Are the good times really over for good? Now, what I didn't know, and I'm jumping way around here, as far as like stable of song, I didn't know that David Allan Coe did Tennessee Whiskey way before Chris Stapleton sang it, but he did. And used to spend my life in a barroom, drunk most of the time, and your love came and saved me. Da da da, boom, ba boom. All right. Enough of Tennessee whiskey. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Uh, I'm here trying to get songs to possibly break down uh, for my another video when I try to do another video on my channel. The last one I did, the most recent one was by the Ronettes. What was that girl's name? Ronnie Spector, I believe, was the lead singer for that group. Be My Baby. Okay, man, you take care, Beat. You get take care, man, and thank you for stopping by. I sure appreciate it. You have a good night, and hope you have a good tomorrow. Anyhow, the last song I did was one by the Ronettes called "Be My Baby," and I think it really depends on where you put this capo as to how close you can get to, the recording. Uh, I played it on my video with open, just open chords. But I think if you play it, da 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 da, do 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 do, I'll be my baby now, boom boom boom. Be my baby, my one and only baby. There's a be my baby. Listen, when we first met, I knew I needed you. Da 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 da. Oh, won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. What? We'll turn heads everywhere we go. Down. Down, 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 down. Be mine. Da, 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 da. Be my baby, my one and only baby. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 da, 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 ba, ba, ba. And that is the last song that I put up on my channel. Uh, Guys, the next one that I'm thinking of, and I don't know who did this. Y'all have to tell me. Get out of my life, why don't you, baby? Just keep me hanging on. Whoa. Get out of my life, why don't you, baby? Just keep me hanging on. No, you don't love me, baby. Just keep me hanging on. Uh, that's a female artist. I don't know what's got me wanting to do those songs, but it's Get Out of My Life. Get out, get out of my life, why don't you, baby? Keep me hanging on when you know you don't love me, baby. Keep me hanging. And I don't know if that sounds better with the capo. I hadn't tried it. Keep me hanging on. When you know you don't love me, baby, just keep me hanging on. All right, guys, y'all have any requests? Put them down there because I'm just meandering or messing around because I really don't know what to do. I kind of, that song there, like I said, is really, I can't think of the name of the lady that does that. I don't want to get any YouTube copyright strikes. I'm just going to say I didn't do it. Okay, so YouTube, you heard me. Uh, but the lady made a career with that one song. And Get Out of My Life, why don't you, babe? Out of my life, why don't you, babe? Just keep me hanging on. I don't know who did it. It definitely wasn't Stevie Nicks. It was another blonde-headed young lady. I've been watching her videos on YouTube since yesterday, trying to figure out how to play it. Anyway, guys, if y'all have any other thoughts about songs you'd like to see, uh, y'all put it down there, and I'll try to figure out how to play them. So far, I got Ripple. Somebody's requested Ripple again, and I'm going to look at it again. This time, I'm going to look at it hard. And the other song is Miller's Cave. That's an old song. Uh, I'm not even sure who recorded it. It's an old country song about a fella lost his love. Waycross, Georgia, I think it was. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I think it goes like this. I met a gal in Waycross, Georgia, but she had unfaithful ways. Rather be some dark hollow, lost down there with the bears and the Miller's Cave. I think that's it, or the gist of it. And so I'm gonna learn that one. and Ripple is the only other one that I've really got right now. And there was one somebody suggested by Creed, I think it was by Creed. I'll have to go back and look at the comments. But I'm definitely open for you guys to give me songs to put on the channel. I'll definitely try to play anything you guys ask me to put up there if I can. And that's about what's going on down there in the Philippines. I'm going to take a break a minute, guys, if y'all don't mind. I'm just don't want to be talking. I'm going to drink some water. Water is life. It really is. Gotta have this stuff. What does that say? Keep me hanging on. Was Kim? Thank you, Beat. I thought you done gone to bed, fella. Get off here and get to bed. But thank you. It was Kim Wild. Thank you. Thank you. I was trying to think of her name and I couldn't. Kim Wild. Yeah. A beautiful young lady. I mean, I watched some of her videos. I watched them just because I liked her, to be honest with you. But the song, for some reason, jumped out at me, and all of a sudden, after I kept watching, I said, well, maybe I'll learn that. And so that's the chord progression for it. And I don't know, I may do a video on that. And this is without a capo, guys. It's E minor to a B minor. Get out of my life, why don't you, baby, just keep me hanging on. You know you don't love me, baby. Give me time to get over you. Give me time to get over. Give me time to get over you. Like that with me. I might have to learn the other little bridge part of it, but that's it. And thank you for letting me know that. I couldn't think of her name. But anyway, it's one of the songs I'm thinking about doing a video on. I don't know. I may do that one next. I really don't like to do female artists because, yeah, man, thanks, man. And get off of here now. Get you some sleep. Thank you. You kept me out of YouTube trouble there. YouTube jail. You gave me the name, Kim Wild. So I won't get a strike. And you get copyright notifications, by the way, on these live times. So thanks a lot for that, Beat. And I don't know, I may do that. I may do that. I don't know, I may do it a short. You may have what? No, man, you what? That was right. Kim Wild, right? Yeah. It was Kim Wild, yeah. Anyway, good night and thank you for being here, B. You take care and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't worry about you just go to bed. You get off of here. Don't worry if there's nobody on here. Don't worry about that. I'll just stay here till somebody gets on. That sounds like music to me. I really don't know if I can teach you anything, but I appreciate you being here, man. Now go to bed. Oh my Lord, man, you got to get up and go to work. That does sound like a lick, though. I mean, to me, that's a lick. Y'all see, I got my guitar way down here like this instead of like this. I just like that sound. Anyhow, thank you guys for being here. There we go. Good. Now I might have to wait for somebody else to come. Get out of my life, why don't you, baby? Just keep me hanging on. I'm coming home, I done my time. Coming home, I done my time. Coming home, I done my time. And I got, oh, this is a night. Carry on my wayward song. Let's see who we got here. Okay, nobody. Sing us a song, piano man. Sing out the music tonight. All in the mood for melody. You got us feeling alright. One at the party is a friend of mine. He gives me my drinks for free. Quick with a joke on light up your smoke. Some places he'd rather be. Son, can you play me a melody? Not really sure where I go. Now John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. me my drinks free. Quick with a joke on, light up your smoke, someplace that you'd rather be. Now, Paul, he's a real estate agent, never had time for a wife. And he's talking to David, who's still in the Navy, probably will be alive. Hey, fellas, whoever's there, thank y'all for stopping by. The first time here, guys, I'm trying to promote my guitar tutorial channel. My name's Clyde. I'm an old man down here in the Philippines. My channel is Three Chord Country. It should be up there, a link, or down there somewhere. Anyhow, I do basic music stuff, and that's what I'm here for. Nothing super advanced, just basic stuff. And I break down songs. Uh, the last one I did on my channel was something by the Ronettes called Be My Baby. And I'll show y'all a lick of that if you remember the Ronettes. If you don't, they were a group back in the 60s. Needed you. Why can't you never let you go? Oh, won't you say you love me? Make you so proud of me. We'll turn heads everywhere we go. Then be my baby, my one and only baby. Be my baby now. Bow, bow, bow. That's the last song that I put up on my channel. Uh, I just do all kind of old music, guys. Uh, just basic stuff. I woke up in the morning thinking about Bachman Turner Overdrive. I woke up 2 in the morning to be exact, thinking about this song here. And I'll try to see if I can do it. That's it. You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Bam, bam. Now the record's got that where they do it up here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think right here. Like that. I think it goes from 9 to 2. but I play it down here in the open position because it's easier. And then there's a 3/5. Something like that. Anyway, fellas, thank you for being here. If you have any songs you'd like to hear, let me know. Suddenly, let's see. Used to think love was this fairy tale. Suddenly, what? Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's a beauty up above, down and you take notice of. And you wake up suddenly, you're in love. Hey, my blossoms still cling to the vine. Taste of strawberry, drink your sweet wine. A million tomorrows may all pass away. Here I hold you, all the joy that was mine, babe. You ever I chance to play on the street. They often ask me how I could be this way. Always got a smiling face, anytime and in that place. If they ask me, here's what I'll say. You got to kiss an angel this morning. Let them know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel this morning. Love her like the devil when you get back on. Oh, crystal chandeliers are standing stately in the hall. Marble statuettes standing straight in time. You'll be doing alright on moonlit night. Who's gonna dry your tears when the new wears out? Little crystal chandelier. about the years ahead, how they'll be. There'll be no mansions waiting on a crystal chandelier. Be no fancy clothes. All I have is standing money to say. All I have to offer you is me. Come on through, John D. My grandfather and me. Round Nassau town, we did wrong. Walking all night, got into a fight. Lord, I feel so broken, I just wanna go home. See how the mainsail says, send for the captain ashore, won't you let me go home? Walking all night, got into a fight. Lord, I feel so broken, I just wanna go home. Have mercy. All right, gotta get rid of some of that junk. Wow, there's one of you guys there. Thank you for being here. Well, there was. Crazy, crazy for feeling lonely. And I'm crazy, crazy for feeling blue. Well, I know you love me for so long as you want it. And someday you'd find somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what the world would do. Well, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Mm, crazy, crazy for feeling lonely, and I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. Well, I know you loved me for so long as you wanted, and then someday you find somebody. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what the world did I do? Well, I'm crazy for crying, crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving. All right, guys. I see that it says there's one of y'all here. If y'all have any questions or comments, y'all please ask, and please feel free to hit that like up there. It helps the algorithm. Well, I'm worried, but I won't be worried long. Lord, I'm worried, but I won't be worried long. One of these days, my worries gonna be all up and gone. Well, now, baby, I need myself a new pair of shoes. I say now, baby, gonna need myself a new pair of shoes. Before you know it, I'm gonna have a little more these walking man blues. Sounds bluesy. Oh, well, hey, there's somebody there. Thank you. I didn't know there's nobody there. I thought I'd have got playing myself. Yeah. Hey, Jake. I'm just playing, man. Uh, Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm just out here messing around on the channel trying to get some more people to watch my videos and to get a little more time. Most everybody that normally watches it done got off and had to go to bed. So I'm thinking I'm probably getting over my time zone. I'm not sure, where you guys are. But anyhow, I'm out doing this. How you doing? And I don't know what it was. It's just a riff. I'm making stuff up, man. Uh, the songs that I was talking about earlier, this blues thing, is just something I do in this show. You get that shuffle down, man, you can do anything. So that's all that was. I'm just hanging around. Uh, I'm thinking about putting this song on my channel. I've been asking for a request of songs to do a breakdown on. This one here is by, I think, Kim Wilde. Out of my life, why don't you, baby, just keep me hanging on? You know you don't love me, baby, just keep me hanging on. I think uh, I don't know why I want to do that when I just like the beat. I was watching this girl, yeah, and I started watching it because of her. You know, I mean, she's pretty, you know. But I started listening to that song, and so it kept hanging with me. Out of my life, why don't you, babe? So I think I'm gonna learn it, even though it's a female vocalist. But I'm looking for songs. That's what I'm doing. I'm out here hoping you guys give me some songs to maybe consider playing. So far, I got strawberry. I mean, not strawberry, Ripple. When I said strawberry and I was thinking of Ripple, I was thinking about Boone's Farm Ripple. I really don't know what it is about Ripple. I've looked at it, but I just went right past it. So I'm gonna go back and check it out again. Somebody asked for landslide, so I looked at that. Somebody asked for comfortably numb, so I did a few bars of that. If I can find it again, if you guys are into that kind of stuff. Wow, 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 wow. Ah, which one is that you're talking about, Jake? Because I'm not sure. Uh, the comfortably numb. I'm not sure. I think Pink Floyd, but some of the guys on the channel asked me for it, so I've been looking at it. And this is what I come up with, but I'm just not. I haven't made a video on it yet. I think it's Pink Floyd. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Basically, B minor. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Like that. After it leaves the minor thing, it goes to a D, a major, to an A. And then I think it's got a G and a C. Something like that. Hey, thank you for stopping by. But anyway, Jake, I think that's and Cowboy Howdy. Uh, I'm thinking about doing comfortably numb because I about got it down. I just haven't made a video about it yet. And I want to go back and make sure I got it down. So I'm just looking for songs that I might be able to do videos on the channel for, so that you guys might watch them. Because that's the whole purpose. If y'all don't watch them, they don't mean nothing anyway. So that's one I'm thinking about. And here's the one I did, Jake, that you might appreciate because I don't know exactly how old you are, but I bet you heard of the Ronettes. Said I'd always be true, something. Oh, won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll turn heads everywhere we go. Down, down. Be my baby. Do, 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 do. Wow, 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 wow. Be my baby. Do, 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 do. Well, guys, I just did that video on my channel. I wish that you guys would watch it if you like it, so I can get some watch time on my channel. What I found out when I was researching this song, now I didn't do a lot of extensive research, but when I went to type it in, Google, it didn't take me to Ultimate Guitar tabs. It took me to several little areas. Thank you, Jake. And I ended up on TikTok. So that's where I got the chords for it, from TikTok. And so I did the video on it. But the Ronettes are just, to me, they're just a classic group. And of course, I was a kid. I mean, they were what, in the '60s, and I think the lead singer was born in '43. I was born in '56. So, when she came out with that song, I was a kid, and she was a young lady, and I remember hearing it. So even before Aretha Franklin and all that bunch, we had the Ronettes. And to me, they were just the classiest group of ladies, and they did several songs. But "Be My Baby" is probably one that they're most known for. Anyhow, yeah. Well, TikTok, I really don't know much about it. I have a channel there. Actually, I haven't worked it in 6 months because I've been working this YouTube channel. Uh, I started one because over here that's what everybody uses. Uh, but it's hard to, monetization on TikTok ain't the same as here on YouTube. Uh, YouTube is a whole nother monster. Once you conquer that, you always monetize. That's the thing about YouTube that drew me. Uh, Not that I imagine I'll ever make a living on YouTube, but getting monetized and getting enough viewers, guys, means potential sponsors. And that's my goal, to get sponsors for my channel. So that's why I don't know a whole lot about TikTok. But it is an interesting place. And Pete, you supposed to be going to bed, fella. What are you doing up? Oh my God. Pete done got up out of bed. Man, I thought you was going to bed. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, man, is get monetized on YouTube. And that's it. Uh not so that you guys can buy me coffee and that stuff. I mean, I could probably put that up now if I wanted to put up my bank information. I'm just not really into that. But man, you're gonna be dragging in the morning if you gotta go to work. I hope you haven't. Yeah, he's back. I thought he'd gone. I'm shocked. But anyway, guys, that's my goal, is to get monetized on YouTube. Not 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 for you guys to send me money. Uh, and I think on TikTok, that's another way you send gifts and stuff, and of course you have to buy those gifts, and then the recipients. I don't know how they convert them to money, or if they do. Anyway, TikTok is. I mean, it's great. I watch it. I got a lot of great guitarists on there, but I don't. It's not my goal. My goal is to, get YouTube to get. Once you get monetized, they can't take it away. That's my point. So I made that my long-term goal, and looks like it's gonna beat one because I've only got like 2,600 hours, and I need 4,000. So I'm about what, 1,400 hours away from that. So I got to keep grinding. Anyhow, but that's where I got the. That's where I got the. Is toxic. Yeah, I really don't know what it is, Beat. Like I said, I don't get on it. Uh, Over here, it's the big business in the Philippines. I mean, it's big. All these. And of course, YouTube is too, guys. If you look on YouTube, and I'm not knocking this. I mean, enterprise is enterprise. But you'll see a myriad of channels of beautiful Filipino ladies just sitting there jiggling, and that's it. And they get 15,000 views. So I mean, like I said, I don't want to be a hater, but I ain't got nothing to jiggle. I got the grind. But on TikTok, uh, you see that a lot, and now it's bleeding over into YouTube. So it just depends on the content of your channel, I reckon. And and of course, the ladies definitely have an advantage, and they really don't have to do anything; just be there. Yeah, YouTube is hard to get monetized, and if y'all don't mind, I'll talk about this a minute because all you guys that hear, y'all already know who I am, and y'all have heard me play and slaughter songs. So I'd like to talk about YouTube a minute. Now, I've looked at some other channels, and I subscribe myself to other guitar channels. And some of these channels I've subscribed to have 14,000 viewers or 15,000 subscribers. But when I looked at their videos, they were like mine. I mean, they had 15,000 subscribers, but they only had 40 or 50 views on their videos. I'm thinking, how can this be? Uh, anyway, guys, my bottom line here, YouTube is a grind. If you ain't got the perfect video and you ain't ticking all YouTube boxes, algorithm's not going to push you. And so those of us that's not pushing, we're kind of climbing up a little bit at a time, and that's the way I'm doing it. And I was blessed, fellas, that when I first started this, I did a video called Guitar Man, and I got almost 15,000 views on that one video. Uh, I don't know why, but that one video ticked all the boxes for YouTube, and it got me 550 of my 4,000 watch hours with one video. So uh, getting a viral or semi-viral video out there definitely helpful. But I was shocked when I saw this guy with about 15,000 subscribers, and his videos were getting the same kind of views mine are. And he's actually very good, you know. So I don't understand the algorithm. Yeah, guys, y'all watch my videos. That's it. It's not guitar man, quite mine. I'm helping my girl. Okay, you got a channel, Jake? Or okay. I think I've subscribed to your channel. Yeah, I think I did. AJ Four Seasons. I'm gonna look at it again. I'm gonna Google that in and make sure, Jake. I'm pretty sure I've subscribed. Yeah. All right. But here's the thing, fellas. If if you're a small content creator, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, if I get another couple good, I hope I hit one more video and it gets me out there where I need to be, at least close to the. I mean, 2,600 is not bad, guys. I'm 1,300 hours away from the 4,000, and I've been doing this now 7 months. You look at my last video on my channel, or the first one that I did, it'll tell you when I first started actually doing the channel. And so I think for for my kind of content and the time I've been in it, I think 2,600 watch hours is probably pretty good. It's obviously not what I want. I mean, I would love to have one more video, give me another 500 or 1,000 watch hours, but that ain't happening so far. But anyhow, fellas, I wanted to let y'all know that in case you do aspire to get monetized. Uh, yeah, y'all put the channels out there. That's what I'm talking about, guys, so everybody can follow everyone. Anyway, uh, I got some insomniacs on my channel. Beats one of them. I thought he done gone to bed. He said he had to go to bed. He probably got to go to work tomorrow. And I feel bad about him being here because bad as I need you here, I feel bad about it because you need to get some sleep, you know. But anyhow, fellas, thank you for being here. And if you have any thoughts about YouTube, I'd love y'all to share it with me. Uh, how you guys doing with your hours? You know, fellas, to me, I mean, 2,600 hours is great. It just took a while to get here. Watched Hobo Shoestring. He's dead now, but he had a community. No, I haven't watched him. Hobo Shoestring. I had to check him out. Guys, I'm going to pick this up a minute, if y'all don't mind. I'm going to rest because I've been sitting up here a minute. I've got my little couch thing here. I'm just going to lean up here, if you don't mind, and take a pause. I mean, when you get 70, your bones don't work like they used to. And my God, I can see I definitely don't look like I used to. Lord have mercy. Anyhow, he rode trains. Shoestring whip. Let me roll this back. Shoestring. Hobo Shoestring. I'll check him out. Hobo. Now I watched things about hobos. Uh, you know, they got these. Y'all see them too, I'm sure. Y'all see the same thing I see, I guess. I'm scrolling through there, and there's a dude making some corn mush soup. I don't know what they call it. It ain't nothing but cornmeal and water. It's a hobo. You know, they show you how the hobos survived back in the day. And some of that stuff, I don't know if I could eat it. I guess I'd have to be real hungry. Wow, y'all found some journals. That is cool. Shoestring hobo. Yeah, and that is important to community. Yeah, where was gonna go next? Uh, Hobo shoestring. I'll look him up because I'm interested in hobos. Actually, I tried to get on the train one time myself, but I didn't make it. Uh, I wanted to ride a train. But nowadays they come by there pretty fast. You ain't careful, you get your arm jerked off trying to ride a train because usually, unless you catch them at a stop where they've slowed down, it's hard to jump on a train 30 miles an hour, guys. So, yeah, uh, the hobos are an interesting breed, uh, and I'll check him out. And the community, guys, is what is important about these channels, um, because the truth of it is, it's not one person making a channel. Um, you know, it's not about me or my channel. It's about the community in this channel. And things like that we talk about. And, you never know, actually. Yeah, I do have an authentic community, and I'm very thankful for that. Uh, my analytics tell me most of my viewers are older guys, which is great because that's in my demographic, I guess. And yeah, it's authentic, and that's what I want to strive for, and I want to make it where it's a learning channel, not sitting here looking at an old man play guitar y'all have heard 1,000 times already, whether you wanted to or not. I mean, you heard it, but I want to make it a learning channel about how to, improve your playing. While I improve my playing, because you guys are why I play at whatever level I'm at now, is because of y'all. It's really nothing I've done, because if you guys want a song and I don't know it, I have to go learn it. Yeah. And I am uh, I am flattered, Jake, that you would say that, because I got a feeling you know a lot about this stuff already. And I really am. That's the whole purpose of the channel, though, guys. And that makes me feel good. That's what I want it to be about. Uh, Learning, whether it's about how to play a song, or whether it's about a chord progression, or whether it's about finding a triad, all that boring stuff that eventually, if you're going to do music, you're going to get drug into it whether you want to or not. It's like a B minor. You play a guitar long enough, you're going to have to play a B minor, whether you want to or don't. It's just part of it. And the more you know how to navigate around the fretboard, the more opportunities that you have. And I'm looking more into the theory end of this myself for my own edification now. Guys, y'all are so cool. I appreciate y'all being here. So Hobo Shoestring, I'm gonna have to check that dude out, because I definitely like hobos. I mean, I've kind of lived like one. Uh, just being, actually, I have lived like one. I just didn't. I'm a young fellow traveling back then. Instead of hitching, we hitched rides. I don't know if y'all know this, but there used to be a time, guys, you could hitch a ride. I mean, like I left Mobile, Alabama. I was 17 years old, and I was hitching through the tunnel. You can't walk through the tunnel there. You got to hitch a ride. And people will they'd pick you up back then. And I guess it was just a different time. Uh, and so that's how I got to going where I went. Ended up sleeping in a bus station up there in Talladega. Uh, the lady that owned the bus station let me work there. I'd unload the buses. She let me sleep in the bus station. I'm a 17-year-old kid. Yeah, this is about learning, guys. Uh, and I'm only sorry that I don't do more content that is aimed toward learning. I've got some videos up that talk about triads, things like that, elementary, elementary stuff, and how to find notes and octaves and intervals, and basic stuff. But there's more to it than what I'm spitting out here on YouTube, guys, and y'all know that. hopefully the stuff that we do on my channel is enough to get you going down the runway. And if you decide you want to take off, how far you want to take off is up to you. No, it's you can hitchhike here. You can beat your saying or can't. Because in Alabama, we definitely, I mean, anywhere in the States, I wouldn't. Not anymore. All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate the break. I'll set this up here. You can't. No, it's a different time. It's a whole different time. So, but that hobo spirit, you know, I think it's just part of the American spirit. Uh, I really do. Uh, and it's not necessarily, I don't think, just confined to Americans, but I'm speaking as an American. Uh, it's just something in us innate that we want to be able to, what is it, manifest destiny or whatever that thing is about go west, young man. I don't know about going west. I've never been too far, but yeah, uh, hobos is about survival. So that to me is something I can relate to. But anyway, fellas, thank you so much for being here. It's just blowing my mind. Y'all are coming back. I really don't know what else to do. He played the guitar too, huh? I'm gonna have to check him out. Hobo strings, huh? I'm gonna have to check him out. I'll probably do that when I get off here. Let me read this. I have to pick up the phone, guys. These glasses, I still haven't got my new glasses. I hope to go this week. We've got to go for a graduation in Dumagetti for my girlfriend's daughter. She's graduating with her degree in teaching, elementary education, secondary. Now she's got to take the national exam, but she's graduating here the 23rd. So we're going there, um, and hopefully I'll pick up my glasses on the way because, anyway, I'm digressing. Let me see what this says. I went back to my birth town, Matthew, North Carolina. I remember Grandma when she lived there. She told me a story about she would have to hitch a few rides to get to her job. Yeah. Back in them days, you probably do that. Back in them days, it was probably kosher. Now I don't know. So I wouldn't. No. Now I wouldn't recommend it to nobody. But yes, fellas, I want to thank you again so much for being here. I am totally honored that you took the time to come back. Uh, I hope that you guys will leave comments on my videos about what you'd like to see, what I can do better or do different. Please don't be afraid of hurting my feelings. I ain't got none. I'm totally open to anything. If I need to learn another chord progression, if I need to learn whatever it is I need to do to make my videos better for you guys, I'm totally open to doing it. And that's really all I want to do. Cause I want me another guitar, do some strings, that kind of thing. And I'm down here, y'all can see I'm down here at my other little place today where the internet holds up a little bit. Uh, and it's a little more open. Um, wow, that's terrible. Got robbed. Yeah, man. That's awful. Yeah, I hate to hear that for you, Graham. I hate to hear that for anybody get took advantage of. You know, just that's just awful. What's that old song? Won't spit some beach nut and that dude's dying. Had a good friend from New York City. Never called me by my name, just hillbilly. Bam, 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 bam. Down, 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 down. Yeah, country boy can't survive. It's ironic because I never really did any traveling until I got older, until I retired. I never went nowhere except for work. So I am totally, everybody knows me as wigged out. I'm over here in Asia because they know I never went nowhere. Work, home, work, home, work, home. School, if there was something going on in school for the young ones, work, home, work, home. That was it. Uh, Georgia for the Six Flags vacation thing, and I didn't even drive then. My wife drove. Uh, but I just never went nowhere. And all of a sudden now I'm over here in Asia. So yeah, yeah. And his friends, I read some of that stuff, Jake, about him. Uh, and when you listen to some of his songs, a lot of his songs, they're about experiences in his life, and those are the best things to write about. I don't know. I maybe I need to start focusing more on writing. I've been looking at videos on writing lately. How to make your writing better, how to make it more concise. How about using rhyme and alliteration, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure which way to go next with a video on my channel. Fellas, I want to thank y'all for being here. My phone is about to die out, and I want to let you guys need to y'all go to bed because if my phone dies out, ain't no need in y'all being here. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this done, and thank you guys so much for being here. I'm honored that you took the time. Uh, Anyhow, y'all stay safe and peace out from three-quarter country down in the Philippines.